we also saw what happens when one party, particularly in the House, not so much in the Senate, refuses to embrace bipartisanship. The unproductive and dysfunctional House majority is the most unproductive and dysfunctional in modern history. And what they did, what happened in the House because of that dysfunctional majority, can be boiled down to 3 words: chaos, extremism, paralysis. Donald Trump may not be in office, but his influence drove practically every major decision for the House Republicans at great cost to our country. We saw MAGA extremists take the debt ceiling hostage to push an agenda that would have crashed the economy, raised costs, and killed millions of jobs. We saw MAGA extremists hijack the appropriations process by adding poison pills, restricting a woman's right to choose, and so much else. We even saw MAGA extremists bring all of Congress to a grinding halt for more than a month by expelling their own speaker, even as crises raged in Europe and Middle East. Shameful. Unfortunately, the dark cloud of Donald Trump looms over Senate and House Republicans, and it's something I hope they will resist, because he is no good for the country, no good for their party. Mr. President, MAGA Republicans are incapable of governing, plain and simple. Americans will not forget that when they head to the polls next year. So, in conclusion, as we look to a new year, I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to work together. I urge my colleagues on the other side of the aisle to resist MAGA extremism that led their side to so much catastrophe. I urge Speaker Johnson not to let the 30 or so hard-right extremists keep running the show in the House, as they did for too much of this year. It's not going to get any easier. The challenges we face remain great, but it is my hope, my earnest and fervent hope, because I love this country, that the experience of this year shows our colleagues on the other side that embracing MAGA is a recipe for failure. There'll be a lot at stake when we return in 2024. If we embrace bipartisanship, I'm confident we will succeed. I yield the floor.